Hey everyone, can you hear me? Hello, happy Tuesday. Hi Melissa, hi Sharon, can you guys hear me? All right. Okay. So Judith says, yes, you can hear me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to give this webinar, it's a little basic, but I want to start thinking about the holidays coming up and what you can do to start preparing for the holidays. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started here. 1 second. There we go. So we are giving this webinar on neuromodulators and fillers. So basically Botox and fillers. Okay, let's start with our promo for you. This is limited to the first 10 participants. So it's our Lift and Smooth package. I want to lift your face and I want to smooth away all the wrinkles. This is so good to do before the holidays, everyone. So I want you to seriously consider this. So this is 2 syringes of Voluma. Voluma is our filler that lasts 2 years. It's perfect to put in the cheeks. You can also put it in the jawline and in the chin. And then 30 units of Botox. You're going to save $500 when you purchase this package. Also, as a thank you for tuning in, you can also forward this promo to any friends or family that you have. We're not going to advertise this promo. We're just going to limit it to you and your loved ones. So think about that. I love the package and I love the fact that we're going to get you holiday ready. Everyone attending this webinar is going to be entered to receive a Clear and Brilliant. So Clear and Brilliant is a laser that is like a Fraxel. It's just a low-powered Fraxel. Basically, everyone is a candidate for this laser. It is going to refresh your skin, help with brown spots, help with melasma, help make it glow. It's perfect to start doing this time of year as the sun is becoming less intense, and again, as we get ready for the holiday season. So let's get on with the presentation. So how do these two things, Botox and fillers, work together to slow the signs of aging? So what we're going to do is we want to prevent wrinkles from becoming deeper. We want to prevent them altogether. So both of these things can slow down the signs of aging in a graceful and natural looking way. So Botox and other neuromodulators are going to work by decreasing and preventing wrinkles. The fillers are going to work to restore volume and structure to the face. When I say volume, I don't mean too much volume. I mean something that looks completely natural, that looks age appropriate, and that will lift your face and prevent it from sagging. So we all want that, including myself. All right. So we all love that feeling when the Botox kicks in. This is how I feel. And if you've never had Botox, I think you should, because who wouldn't want to feel like this little baby's face right here? And we're going to look younger, almost as young as that baby. So even in our 30s, we start to age, we start to see the wrinkles in our face, and even our cheeks start to sag at that point. So believe it or not, I treat patients in their 30s very conservatively, very strategically. We keep them looking natural, but we're slowing down the aging process. So we're not trying to make them look like somebody else. We're not trying to make them look like a celebrity. We want them to look like themselves, and we want to keep them looking like themselves in our 40s. So this is where I'm at. Collagen and elastin start breaking down. You see the skin significantly dull. If you're not doing Botox, the wrinkles are becoming set. You notice especially the little 11 lines here, the crow's feet, forehead lines. You start losing fat in your face and the skin sags. this progresses in our 50s and 60s. More and more lines start to sink in and become permanent. You get more and more sagging. The face loses that youthful look. And we're also losing bone in our 50s and 60s, especially women who are postmenopausal lose a lot of bone. And we have tips and tricks to actually help prevent that bone loss. So it's pretty cool what we can do safely and effectively while still producing a natural result. So Botox and other neuromodulators help to slow down aging by preventing the lines from forming. So specifically in the frown lines, in the forehead lines, in the crow's feet, we prevent the skin from crinkling there, and then we prevent the lines from sinking in. We can also use Botox and its competitors in the lip lines, the bunny lines. We can use it to smooth out the chin. We can use it to prevent a downturned mouth. So these are other areas where we can use Botox to both help the lines and prevent the lines. Also, we can put it in the jaw. We can put it in the jaw to slim the face if needed and to prevent clenching of the teeth and TMJ pain and even migraines. So here's an example of 1 cc or 1 ml of filler. So that's the middle spoon right there. So you can see it's not that much volume. So, by doing a syringe of filler, you're not, when you go to a trained injector, you're not going to look unnatural, and your injector should strategically place the filler so we're not wasting a lot of filler because it's actually not that much product. So we want to be strategic about where we place it so you're not spending a lot of money out of pocket, and so you get that nice natural result. So 1 cc is about 1 tablespoon of product. So the fillers work by basically filling in the creases. Most fillers are made out of hyaluronic acid, and this is what we're talking about today, hyaluronic acid fillers. The most common areas treated are your cheeks. So we're lifting your cheeks, your smile lines, so those lines that show in your cheeks when you smile, your marionette lines, that's down here. It makes us look angry, sad, tired. We can reverse all that with filler. The jawline, we can sharpen the jawline so the face doesn't blend into the neck. We sharpen and define the jawline. That's a very youthful look. That also helps to lift our face and prevent sagging underneath our chin. And we can put filler in the lips themselves. So what we love about hyaluronic fillers is that there's little to no downtime, and you see the results right away. The results can last 1 to 2 years. Our promo today, that filler will last 2 years. You may want to touch up in 1 year, but you will still have filler there. So you keep getting better and better results every time you come in for a touch up. This is not something that wears off after a month, 2 months. This is something for most patients that will last 1 to 2 years. So we can treat all of these areas. We can do full face rejuvenation. Here's some before and after pictures. This is Botox. So see on the photo on the left, the patient can lift her eyebrows. She's creating those creases. Afterwards, she's not creating those creases. The forehead looks smooth, but it looks natural. You might not notice it, but her eyebrows are lifted a little bit. She looks happier. She looks more relaxed. She looks more youthful. The patient on the right, she is very young. She's got a crease there when she smiles. When she's not smiling, you can tell she's smiling. She still has expression. She doesn't have a crease. Her brow is lifted. I don't know if you can tell from the photo, but if you've got an eye for this sort of thing, I think you'll be able to see it. Her brow is lifted because she's not squinting down her eyes when she's smiling or laughing. Here's a recent photo. This is one of my very young staff members, but look at what this Botox did for her. This is her expressing herself on the left and the right. She's very young, but she has the genetic tendency to form those lines. If she keeps this up, she will never form forehead lines. We'll keep her looking young and natural. We're not trying to make her look like someone else. We're just trying to make her the best version of herself. All right. Here's a patient where I put filler, that's the hyaluronic acid gel, in what's called the tear troughs. So the tear troughs are the area underneath the eyes. You can see on the left, she's got a crease under the eyes. It's exposing her bags. It's making her look tired. It's making her look older. On the right, we fill that in. It looks nice and smooth. We can't see the bag anymore. And if we took away that line that blocks her identifying features, you would see she looks more rested. She looks more youthful. She looks 5 to 10 years younger just by doing one syringe of filler for this patient. Here's another patient, a previous staff member. She's very young, but you can see she lost some volume underneath her eyes. We did one syringe of filler in her tear troughs. She has less dark circles there. She looks more rested. She looks happier, more youthful on the right with one syringe of filler there. All right, here's a patient. I treated what's called the marionette lines. So you see on the left, she's got creases around the corner of her mouth. On the right, we used 2 syringes, but I believe she had never had filler in this area before. 2 syringes, and she's smooth in that area. We just treated the marionette lines, but you can see the whole bottom half of her face just looks more rested, more rejuvenated, more youthful. So 2 syringes of filler here. This is another staff member. Don't get mad at me because all these staff members are young and beautiful. But you can still see, even though she's young and beautiful, we enhanced her cheekbones and she got a beautiful result. This was, I believe, over 2 years ago, if memory's serving me right. And she still looks perfect. You know, she hasn't had a touch up. The results are very long lasting. Here's a patient. We did kind of full face rejuvenation. So on the left, you can see her face. When you just glance at it, it looks more square. On the right, we see that her cheeks are lifted. We see that our face is attracted to the upper portion of her face and the mid portion of her face, and we're not attracted to the lower portion of her face anymore like we were on the left. Look how she was starting to have jowls on the left, and they're completely gone on the right. Now, this is another previous staff member, so she had various treatments throughout the years, but over the years she was with us, she really, really slowed down aging. You would never guess her age. She looks incredible, and she still looks incredible, even years after we've done any treatment. Same thing here. We've got some lift in the cheeks. Look how on the left, we're starting to see, even though this patient's very young, we're starting to see the face come down a little bit. On the right, the face has come up. This patient was treated with Voluma. That's part of the promo today. The cheeks are lifted. They're more well-defined. She does not look unnatural. These results have been maintained over the last 2 years. All right, another patient here. Look at those cheeks. The cheeks have lifted. Also, we have used Voluma for her chin and her jawline, so you can see her face just looks more contoured. It looks more defined in all the areas we want it to. So on the left, even though she's so young and beautiful, the face just doesn't really have contour or definition. On the right, we see her beautiful cheeks. We see her beautiful chin. The jawline is pulled back. I would love to show you the side view too. She just looks incredible. Okay, before and after as well. We've got some definition of the jawline, definition of the cheeks. You can see the face is lifted. Here's some lips. So starting on the left, we've got a before, we've got after one treatment. This is a very young patient. She preferred a larger lip size, so we did a little bit more, and she got the results she was looking for. On the right, same thing, before and after. Now, not everyone wants their lips this size. We tailor it for every individual patient. So some patients just want a teeny tiny little boost. Other patients want a more noticeable difference. But we enhance your lip shape. We don't change your lip shape. We just make it look like it used to a few years ago. All right, so look at this patient. This is called the nasolabial fold. And I also did her cheeks. So you see on the left, she's got very deep parentheses lines. On the right, they're greatly decreased. I put filler right in those nasolabial folds and also in her cheeks. So you might be able to appreciate her cheeks are lifted. Her chin is smoothed in. Look at the difference in the chin from left to right. And look at how the jawline looks smoother and that we lifted the jowls, but in a very natural looking way. Okay, so those are some examples. Every patient is different. I will help you. You do not have to decide what you want to do, how you want to do it. That is what your consultation is for. We will decide together what you want to improve and how to get there. We will do so in a way that's safe and effective and very natural looking. I'd love for you to take advantage of our promotion that we have going on. I know that you would love it. So if you want to purchase our event only special, you purchase through the link below. We have a number for the cosmetic line there. And there's also an email on the bottom right of your screen. It's cosmetics@cleardermatology.net. And we're happy to also answer any questions that you have. There's a question, do you, Dr. LaTowsky, do the injections or an esthetician? I and my other doctors and physician assistants do the injections. Most of my physician assistants do a lovely job of doing Botox, and the other doctors and I do the fillers. We also, of course, do Botox too. So no, we don't have any estheticians or nurse injectors. We do the injections ourselves. So great question. Thank you for asking it. And now what we're going to do a live demo. We're going to do some Botox today just so you can see how quick and easy it is. We're going to do some lips today because our model already looks so perfect. So we're just going to put a tiny bit of filler in the lips just so you can see how that's done. And stay tuned. We're going to briefly turn off the camera so that we can move to our treatment room and get started with treatment. Oh, one question here, it says, how long does the Botox last? Botox will last 3 to 4 months. So technically, that's how long it lasts. A lot of times, depending on the age of the patient, it will keep the wrinkle away for longer. However, technically, it lasts 3 to 4 months. And Anne has a comment. She is so sweet. She said, Emily, who's my physician assistant, who's super, super awesome, did my Botox last year, and she was great. Thank you, Anne. She is great. And just so you guys know, I train our physician assistants myself routinely. We just had a training last week, actually, and I train them all on how to do the Botox. And they inject in front of me. I give them tips and tricks. And so I feel very confident in their level of expertise. So thank you very much. I'll see you in a few minutes in our treatment room. All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks for still being here. We're going to do the presentation now. And I talked to Madeline for about 60 seconds before this. So I'm going to do a little mini consult and then we'll do our Botox and some lip filler. All right. So, hi. Where do you think you want the Botox, need the Botox? What are you thinking, Madeline?
So right up here, just
Okay.
to prevent wrinkles from forming on my upper forehead.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit on the side of my eyes if you think I need that to
Okay.
prevent from the crow's feet.
Okay. Let me see you smile. Okay. So you don't have crow's feet yet, but I agree. We'll just do a tiny, tiny bit for prevention, what we call baby Botox, because you're a baby, you don't need it yet, but we don't want the wrinkles to form. And then what do you think? Have you ever done a little bit in your chin before to smooth the chin a little bit?
I have not, but for the orange peel.
Yes, yes. So that will smooth and prevent the orange peel look. I don't know if you've ever seen that or if anyone in your family has that, but I think you would like it, and it would kind of relax the area around the mouth too a little bit. So
that sounds good.
Okay, all right, let's do that. So we're gonna do forehead, and we're gonna do a little in her crow's and a tiny bit in her chin. Okay, let me see you move again. Raise your eyebrows. Okay, so we're just doing a teeny tiny little amount. So for my audience, with this promo you're getting today, it includes 30 units of Botox. We are well below that number for what I'm doing for Madeline today. So everyone is different in how much Botox they require, but she's not even close to doing 30 units today. All right, my dear, raise your eyebrows for me. Good, relax. I'm gonna go right here. Your skin is so pretty.
Thank you.
What products are you using right now?
So I love all of our skincare line. There's not a product that I haven't tried, honestly.
That's awesome.
In the morning, I use the Elastin Gentle Cleanser and the regular lytic treatment.
Yeah.
And the Epionce Renewal Lotion.
Perfect.
And then at night, I do if I'm feeling like I'm breaking out, I'll use the Epionce Purifying Wash. If I feel like just normal, I'll use the Elastin Gentle Cleanser again. Then I use the Skin Better Alpharet. I'm obsessed with. Like, that's my favorite product.
It's then like an exfoliating treatment.
Yeah. And then the Epionce Intensive Nourishing Cream is also my go-to. I recommend that to almost everybody.
That's what I use too.
I love that one.
It's so nice that it's like a heavy cream, but you can kind of adjust the heaviness based on how much you apply. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you're feeling kind of oily, you just apply less and it still doesn't feel heavy.
I love that cream. It's amazing.
Raise your eyebrows. Good. Relax. And then if you feel dry, you just apply a little more. You know, if you're doing like more treatments or cool.
Because I really do like an intense moisturizer at night.
Well, the more moisturized our skin looks, the better it looks. So smart to use something super hydrating. All right, that's the Botox. Easy peasy?
Easy peasy.
Awesome. Okay, so that is the smooth part of our promo. It is going to smooth out her skin, and she's going to love it. And she's going to, well, at least most patients feel like they look so well rested when that Botox kicks in. So you said you wanted a little bit more volume in your lips. And I think that is fine. I think your face can handle a little more volume in your lips. Sometimes if patients want volume in their lips, but their lips are already larger, we may not do it because we want all the proportions to go together. And let's see. Perfect. We are HIPAA cleansed. We're numbed. Awesome. All right, now with your head's back, relax. Open your mouth for me gently. Okay, good. Partially, I guess I should say. Good. That's perfect. All Here we go. And good. Feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. She's been numbing for a while, so she's probably not feeling much right now.
Right.
Great job. Perfect. That was just a tiny little bit. Okay, close for me. And you can see her lip is just a little tiny bit plumper. Let's see if we can get in a close-up. Little tiny bit plumper in the top right. I literally use like 0.1 there, but it's just a little subtle amount. So when we do lips, we don't have to go crazy. It can just be a little teeny bit.
Someone asked, what do you do in the upper lip for the smoker's lines, Botox or filler?
I like to do a combination. I prefer a combination if possible. We do a teeny tiny little Botox. That's our prevention. So in medicine, we like to do our prevention and then we do our treatment if necessary. So if someone's super young, but they know if their mom has smoker's lines, which, you don't have to smoke, they're usually hereditary, then I encourage them to do the Botox so they don't develop those, or it really slows down the development of the smoker's lines. If someone already has them, we do Botox to slow down the formation of the smoker's lines. And I use a specific technique to fill the smoker's lines that does not add volume, but rather it smooths without making the upper lip puffy or full or thick. So it looks completely natural, but yet it smooths the smoker's lines. Great job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Great. So good. Oh my God.
I'm always so excited.
Okay, open slightly. Perfect. Great. So one of the fun things about doing lips is each lip is unique. So Madeline's lip, she's got 2 pillows here,
Mm-hmm.
1 pillow here, 1 pillow here, then a teeny tiny little separation between the 2. So we want this pillow to be accentuated. We want this to be not deflated, inflated, but not as big as the pillow. So we maintain the curvature of her lip. She's got such gorgeous lips.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now I'm going to do your little philtrum here to accentuate your Cupid's bow. Here we go. This might be a little pinchy. Bear with me. It'll only smart for a second here. You're doing awesome. This will evert her lip and make it turn outward a little bit, which is a very youthful finding. Perfect. All right, so nice and subtle, but so pretty. All right, let's get a close-up. See the difference one side versus the other.
Looks so good.
Defined, slightly poutier, but not too big. What do you think?
Love it.
Awesome.
Looks great.
Okay, we're gonna do the other half off camera, and then we'll put the filler somewhere else because I've only used about 1/4 of the syringe. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Please consider doing this for yourself. It's great self-care. You'll feel so much more confident and I think happier, even just kind of preventing aging, feeling confident about the way that you look, and just brightening things up a little bit. So have a wonderful day, and hope to see you soon.